motivation, make them think back to everything they see. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about net worth when I got it all in my bill. Say less than say something, cause you always get.
Hello from 2K Sports. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Desmond Bane is out there with Suggs. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Suggs. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Pass to Banchero. The three ball. And he can't get that one. Whitmore with it. Wagner picks him up. The turnaround Jay. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Van Vliet against Suggs. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Eason. The three from Banchero. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Orlando with the ball, following the score by Houston. The three from Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. He seems really frustrated.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Up top, Bane. Wagner outside. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here he goes, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. Taking a look at Orlando. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good on the shot. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Checking in for the Magic.
Magic trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
A shot from the mid-range. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Such great control from Westbrook. Just stop and pop, catching the defense all off balance.
Whitmore with it. Carter's there, and it's Whitmore missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Banchero in the post. Defended by Thompson. Here's Carter. Knocked loose. Easton with a steal. Pass break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Whitmore with it. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Whitmore's got 6 points. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Houston?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Here's Westbrook. After the basket by Houston, the kick out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. This one for 3. On target from range. Give him 8.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Eason. Finney Smith's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Beasley comes in for Paolo Banchero. Now here's Wagner. Still no points. Here's the pick. Pass to Isaac from behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Beasley. And here's Shepard for 3. The rebound by Beasley. Orlando's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
And here's Shepard for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Bane. They get the rebound. Pass to Westbrook. Fires from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Rockets on top, up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Wagner in at the 5. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Westbrook, the pass to Beasley. Isaac's shot is off. Houston leading by 9. And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Shepard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So for the Rockets, Adams comes in for Capella, and Tari Eason subbed in for Finney Smith. And stolen by Beasley. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He is so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And Coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Beasley. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Here's Smith. Adams. It's good on the putback.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Magic trail by 11. Beasley's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Second team foul. In for the Magic, number 30, Malik Beasley.
From the inbound. And it's Wagner missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Shepard's got 8 here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Suggs. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Bane. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Magic. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Thompson. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Beasley outside. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. Alperen Sengun, number 1. Second is Fred Van Vliet.
Both guys are incredibly unselfish and make their teammates better. What more can you ask for?
Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on the last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Really knocks it down from the line. Bane, almost automatic.
Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Bane. And it's Shepard missing. Magic trail by 11. Bane surveying the D. Isaac, the pass to Beasley. Inside, here's Banchero. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Shepard missing. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Beasley. Out to the wing. And here's Shepard for 3. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Shoots from the line. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. Here's Whitmore. Capella, screen on Banchero. Whitmore, and the 18-footer right on the mark. Whitmore's got 4 points this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
The pull-up. Second chance effort. Here's Shepard. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Banchero, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Capella, screen on Carter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's Houston up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Rockets.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here are the Rockets now. Fred Van Vliet out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Here's Thompson, the putback. Adams with a screen on Bane. Thompson. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Thompson's got 8.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Wagner.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Up top, Thompson, guarded by Bane. They get it again. Here's Adams. Soft touch off the glass. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Wagner outside. 4-3. The shot misses. The Rockets lead by 15. Down low. The kick out to Van Vliet. Thompson against Suggs. Pass to Whitmore. Over Wagner. And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Magic trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Banchero against Smith. Looking to get it going. And Banchero with a nice bucket inside. Banchero's got 10.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The 3, Smith. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
Oh, what range this kid has. I mean, this proves Smith's ceiling is sky high.
Banchero outside. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here's Thompson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. They're just forcing the defense to act.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
Man, you have to like the patience there. Smith reading the defense and then attacking.
Orlando again missing.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Outside Eason. Smith right side. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Magic.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Bane. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Kind of a rare spot for Bane, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
Here's Shepherd, pounded by Westbrook. The 3 is up. And that's good. Shepherd for 3. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Beasley comes in for Banchero. And Black subbed in for Bane. The Magic have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Wagner for 3. Capella with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And they recover it. Pass to Shepherd. Over Westbrook. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 9 points now in the second half.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now Smith with the drive. Smith stayed with it but couldn't get it to fall. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Beasley for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
3 points.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Here's Burks. The wide open shot is on the money. Burks has gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, Orlando shooting 41% in this game. Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on!
My, Westbrook still got it.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Burks. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Suggs with the bucket.
Not just a scorer, Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Westbrook against Holiday, and it's hammered home by Green.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The Magic have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. It's Suggs with a drive. Yep, that one's good. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Van Vliet against Westbrook. And that one drops for him.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
The Magic have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. The 3 from Bane sends it home from three-point land.
He used to catch defenders off guard with his range, but now everyone knows that Bane is a marksman.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Orlando with the rebound. Beasley outside. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Tries again. Releases. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Paolo Banchero comes in for Beasley. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Russell Westbrook. There's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Wendell Carter.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And Wagner gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. The Rockets lead by 22. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Eason, a screen on Suggs. Van Vliet. Another shot. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Smith outside. The three. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Suggs finds Bain. The three from Banchero. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Smith. Here's the three. Drops in the three.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Shoots over Eason. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Hey, Graham, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Reed Sheppard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Count it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Pass to Bain. And here's Banchero. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Bain with a screen on Van Vliet. The three from Suggs. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And here's Sheppard for 3. The rebound by Carter. Pass to Bain. Suggs with it. Guarded by Van Vliet. Now here's Suggs. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Reed Sheppard.